Hey, how's it going? So, this is a very long overdue live studio check-in. I just wanted to share a couple of recent things that I've been working on. This is called Abundant Harvest Food Security Meditation. It uses the seed of life from sacred geometry, ancient symbol of abundance. And yeah, I just recently finished it. And I'm actually working on some new things now. So I just wanted to share with you a couple things I finished recently and then very quickly show you what I'm working on. So yeah, I hope all is well wherever you are in your part of the world. So it's interesting because when I do these larger pieces, which are part of my series on global creative visualizations that are inspired by my work with UN organizations and mission statements and universities, everybody has these lofty goals, but we can't make anything happen until you can actually see it. So first it starts in your mind's eye, and then people write these long mission statements, or in my case, I draw them. So in between working on that, I have, I'm actually finishing up my series of big five animals. So this is my buffalo, which I was working on yesterday after I finished this one. So this rounds out my big five. I have I'm trying to remember what they are now. So we have the lion, the leopard, the rhino, the elephant, and last but not least, the buffalo. So this is not on my website yet. Hoping to take a nice picture of it later so that you can actually see the nice colors and detail. And then I'm hoping probably over the weekend to put them all together as one image. So if somebody wants all big five animals instead of getting them separately, you can get them all together, kind of like what I did with my chakra series of 7 chakra paintings. So yeah, that's basically, this is new. I'll try to bring it in a little bit closely. And this is new, and I'm going to take this one off. Hold on. It's a little windy, so I just want to make sure that the artwork doesn't blow away into a puddle or something. That would definitely put me in a grumpy mood. But anyway, so this is Abundant Harvest, Food Security Meditation. You can tell I actually did some video and multimedia work for the World Food Program back in 2007 when I was teaching in Rome at the American University of Rome. And I've been doing projects for UN organizations ever since. And actually, my husband, Michael, in 2007, started working for the World Food Program. Now we're in developing countries helping with food security. So this subject is pretty close to my heart. But anyway, so I've recently put that on my website, and it's actually part of my 2023 Color Love calendar. I had set it up, and then once this image was done, I kind of swapped it in. So I'm still making a few final adjustments on that calendar, but yeah, you can check it out. So anyway, I would like to hang this up, but I need some better sticky tack to hang this up. But I just wanted to show you what I'm working on. I'm not sure how well you can see this. Maybe I'll have to bring it in a bit closer, but I've started with a new one. This is going to be, I don't know if you can see it. I've started on the flower of life, which is actually where the seed of life comes from, which is the other agriculture one that I just showed you. So this is actually going to be much more complex, and it's pretty difficult to just eyeball it and draw without any help. So I just wanted to share with you that I'm drawing this thanks to Vietnamese food. My friend Hannah, who lived in Lilongwe when we moved here in 2019, she was running a Vietnamese restaurant out of her home and made the best pho in all of Lilongwe. Unfortunately, she's moved, and now we have no pho in all of Lilongwe, but just so you know, she is really good. And if there were other Vietnamese restaurants in Lilongwe, I am confident that she would have been making the best pho in all of Lilongwe. So this is a takeaway container, and I've been using it just to kind of as a guide to help me draw the flower of life. So I'm like maybe 65% done. And this is going to be a container in the same way you see my other artworks. This is going to be a container for my new drawing. So this one, following along with my theme of global manifestations, this one's going to be, actually I have a name for it already, which is weird because usually I don't have a name. I don't even have a name for my buffalo actually. So if you have any suggestions for naming my buffalo, I would be most grateful. I need to actually have a look at some of the associations that people have with buffalo. I do that a lot with the animals. I try to figure out, oh, what is the significance of this symbol to cultures around the world? And then sometimes I get a name from that. But this is going to be called Unity Earth Quilt. It's going to use the flower of life, which is a pattern in sacred geometry where actually the seed of life comes from. And it's a symbol of unity and togetherness. And I know. I sound like a little kid drawing, like, let's save the world, everybody get along. But I've always been like that, and I still am like that. And I'm a little disappointed that more adults are not like that. I feel like when parents have their newborn babies, everyone's like, organic food made from hand, play them classical music. Amara's here complaining. Like we just to we want to give our children the best world possible, but when we become adults, we get all cynical. Anyway, so I'm working on that. I'm using my fast food container to make the circles, and it's lovely. So, hi, Mama Bear McGowan. I just saw your comment. Usually, I can't see my comments when I'm doing these live, so it's so lovely that you're joining me. I know if you're in North America, it's like literally like 2:30 in the morning. But if you're in Africa or Europe, then it's morning here. I have my coffee. And yeah, so anyway, I'm working on this. This is going to be the shape. And then what I intend to put in these different sections are going to be skin tones. So Pantone has identified 110 different human skin tones. I am not going to be able to fit that many skin tones in here, but I will do a variety of skin tones mixed with textiles from different parts of the world. So I cannot draw all 8 billion people on the planet and stuff them into my drawing, although if I could, I probably would try. But I will, I will try to represent all of us on this planet, getting along, equality, all that lofty stuff that only children and overgrown adults who are actually the size of children, like myself, still believe in. Humanitarians, educators. Oh God, I am so grateful for all the people in the world that actually show up every day and continue, despite all the bad stuff, to try to make the world a better place. Artists, humanitarians, NGO workers, educators, teachers, professors, medical workers, counselors. My God, you guys are the best. I love you. Mwah! I love you so much. Anyway, so I just wanted to, Mama Bear, you're in Portugal. Oh, bom dia. Muito obrigada. I'm sorry, não falo português. I was actually studying it on Duolingo for quite a while, and it taught me a lot of nonsense things like he eats the bread, she eats the apple. So I haven't found a way to work those into conversation yet. But anyway, if and when I go to Portugal, I promise, because I try to do this for every country. I will be self-sufficient. I will be able to say hi to people, order a coffee, find my way around, not get lost, not follow the ditch. It's all good. I was actually doing that in Malawi with Chichewa when I first moved here, but I've gotten a bit lazy. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I'm so glad you're checking in with me, and thanks for having a look at my work. I'll let you know how this comes along. Oh, I meant to tell you also, it's November. Wow, how did that happen? It's hot here. It feels like July, so I'm all confused. But just so you know, I think the beginning of next week, I'll have a Black Friday sale on my website. So if you want to pick up an art print, an original, a calendar, a gift shop item, the things will be discounted. My collectors, the people that have bought things before, will get early access to that. So by the end of this week, just check your email. I'll send you a really cool code, and you can jump in there. I'm weird. I always think like, oh, people are going to want to do holiday shopping in November, but actually I already yesterday started thinking about, okay, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna order that for family, I'm gonna make these cards. So maybe it's true, who knows. Anyway, have a great day, take care, and bom dia if you're in Portugal, and Madzuko Bwanji if you're here in Malawi, and Mingalaba if you're in Myanmar. And I'm not going to stick all my silly languages in there. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.